And welcome back to Portal Reloaded.
Hello.
Hello, folks.
Hello, peoples.
Ready to get your brains portaled up, re-educated, galactic space brains.
Oh, you've been playing Deep Rock? Nice.
Okay.
Where were we? Oh, right. The lasery place.
The laseries.
It's the place with the lasers.
Frickin' laser beams.
So, this actually looks pretty standard. Although, of course, there's some wacky time twist.
There would be. Because there appears to be... no corner walls. Maybe that seems cute.
Oh, you're a little mouse, and you got your little schmata.
Back to the house.
Okay.
Does that mean we're a mouse in a
Also needs
portal
to go
maze?
into that.
What'd you say? Did you see?
Does this mean we're a rat in a maze?
Oh.
In a portal
Let's
maze?
see what it looks like in the present.
Oh. There's a 5-man party guy. Hello, Ray.
Oh, here.
Israel.
So does that mean you can have two different laser setups in different times?
Well, it looks like the laser in the present isn't functioning.
Oh.
Only
Huh.
the laser in the future is. That's weird. Anyway, we can shoot the laser through the time door. Pretty
Right.
sure.
So the laser probably has to come from the future.
Yes. Okay. But it is going to go into the time door.
Nice. Oh, that's a pain. That... Yeah.
Okay. It needs to apparently go in at a specific angle.
Yeah.
Let's go straight in.
Fed, we are at 14.
Ow.
Just a little burned by laser as a trait.
It's fine. It's not fatal. For now. It's not immediately fatal. Just a little fatal.
It's not like super duper fatal. It's just, a little.
You can survive with burns. It's okay. Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Mission control said rocket stone to me.
What is it
What's-
doing?
What's happening there?
Turning on that one node is turning off the entire laser.
But... Is that what...
Well, it shouldn't. It should be activating constantly. Okay, it must be the position of this in the future is blocking it.
Oh.
Of course, because it's blocking the orange portal.
Yeah, okay.
Hey. it's not
Well,
rain.
I need to solve the puzzle in either the present or the future. I can't just do half in the present, half in the future. It needs to be one or the other.
Right.
Okay. No, that doesn't face the conducting wall. No,
See what looks like. Do.
Yep.
Nice.
He found the line.
maybe. Oh,
Or not.
Oh!
not the one in front. They're not at like a perfect. .45 with each other.
Could you move the time portal like ever so slightly? Would that help, do you think?
Let's see.
Just like a hair.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful.
Maybe I should be doing this in present. Yeah, because I can't move the lens cube.
West. Lab.
Yes, Ray? What are you saying? I can't hear you.
I said, West changed to the appropriate lab test species.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, GC said, rat in a maze.
I'm a rage. I am still just a rat in the cage.
That's good. Man, you sound just like Billy Corgan.
Okay, so let me do it like that. Let's just no. I just turn that into the time portal. Then zoom into the past. So I'm in the present.
Zoomies.
Yes, it's very. I think it's very confusing in this game that they sort of phrased it as the present and the future, with the present being the nice-looking one and the future being the crummy-looking one. It's just, it feels so much harder to understand.
Yeah.
If they didn't just do like, oh, it's the past where it was all shitty, and then the future when it's bright and shiny.
They
You know-
they went the Sonic CD route
Yeah.
with the
What's
bad
this about
future.
Sonic CD now?
Hey, Stoker.
I was summoned by mentioning of Sonic fan trash.
Okay, so this is interesting. I don't think I can just place the lens cube anywhere in the present because it'll just automatically get blocked in the future and redirected.
Well, that
Well,
sounds
yeah,
But
But you
unless
gotta-
I
you gotta
can
use
just,
it in a-
yeah, then I go back and take.
yeah.
The
You
future
move the
cube
present
back,
cube
okay.
in the preparation, and then you move the future cube.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, come on. There we go.
Excuse me.
into the future. I grab other lens cube. No, I have to go the other way. It's the other way around. Okay. Because I do need more than one lens cube for this. Okay, and that's in the correct position. And I just take. No. No, wait, then what do I do? It is the other way around. Skip one day playing this, I've completely forgotten all the mechanics.
Yeah, that's how it do, though.
Happens to the best of us.
Yes, okay, so
It's all that wordle filling your head.
And
God.
grab the future cube. I can bring it back into the... Okay, why didn't it work last time?
Ah, shit. Hang on. Just spilled soda on myself. Good job.
Well, why'd you do that, Jonas?
Because coordination, how do I
Is it going
think?
to? I think it's going to. Yeah.
Nice.
I need it slightly off. Angle slightly off. I need it to touching that wall. Come on. Oh, I did jump. But is it because it's bumping against the Griffin cube? Very annoying. Okay. Okay, I can't do that precisely. I need to set this up differently. So I'm going to basically just take the laser to a more advantageous position.
Okay.
I do not know which position that will be. See, it needs to end right here. So it needs to end on this side of the room. So there's no conductive walls right there. So I'm gonna go. And if it came all the way this way. It does need to start in that corner. I think I can just put it in that corner. Stop it with the laser zaps. Nobody cares. Doesn't give it the right angle though. Doesn't go far enough. Maybe I just need to make it cross the room instead. Let's see. Any place that I can make it cross the room. Can't do it from there. Can't do it from there. Okay.
Excuse me.
I'm getting serious Talos vibes from this.
Yeah.
You don't say.
I think
He
Talos.
did say I heard him.
Yeah. I think Talos definitely owes some. There's definitely some spiritual DNA from Portal in the Talos principle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see why this room is arranged how it is now.
Rick, have you ever played Quantum Conundrum?
What is that?
It was sort of like it was made by some folks who left the Portal dev team and sort of like took a similar concept and went in their own direction with it.
Oh, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's basically puzzle game like this, except the shtick is you move through different parallel dimensions where like the physics are slightly different. Like in one world, objects that are heavy will be light.
Yeah.
Ones that are normal will be slippery, stuff like that. It's also got John Delancey narrating the whole thing as like a crazy scientist. It's kind of fun.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he was playing his god figure
Yeah.
typecast that he seems to always get.
Well, I mean, there's definitely
I
like
say always, but he's only done it twice. Yeah, it still seems like a typecast.
his character definitely seems a little bit deranged. So there's definitely that feeling of like deranged, but also kind of like eccentric and irritable. So I would say it's a similar kind of character, maybe. And the reason it's a fascinating game, although the reason I couldn't play it is because your character is a kid, and you see the entire level from the perspective of a kid. Like 3-4 feet tall, and for some reason that drove me utterly crazy.
Was that what happened?
You heard it here. Jonas hates children.
Yeah, well, they're yeah, they're icky.
I like
They
how
are.
there's not even an attempt to deny it on your part. You're just like, yeah, whatever, they suck.
Yeah, pretty much.
We should just
Kids-
ban them, really.
Kids are only fun when you are a kid. Then afterwards, it's like, go away. What do you want?
I don't know. A lot of kids when I was a kid sucked then, too.
Well, that was
I was
different.
gonna say.
Okay, well, some kids were fun when you're a kid. No kids are fun when you're an adult. I'm sorry, I don't really mean. I don't mean it. I totally mean it.
Jonas, you are such a monster.
I am.
How dare you? I can't believe
the double Grinch.
Jonas said that he hates all children.
All children forever. Forever. They're smelly and they're expensive.
Your mamas dress them funny.
Yeah. They do
Jonas
things like,
wants the Half-Life 2 world where we're given immortality, but you can't have any kids. You'd
Yeah.
be like, perfect, everything's
Yeah.
solved. World is better.
everything's good. Yeah. If we're doing the Half-Life world, can I have the
Full life consequences?
yes, can I have weapon?
No, only Gordon Freeman get weapon.
What was the name of the weird gun in Half-Life?
Gravity gun?
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I want that. Give me that. I promise I won't do anything bad with it. Anything. I mean, come on. I'm the soul of innocence. I'm the very soul of innocence. I am completely responsible with technology.
I don't know.
Direction instead. That's not gonna work either. Why would I even think this works?
I don't know, Rick. Why would you think that?
Why would I
Jeez.
think
Jeez,
that?
Rick, why would you? Probably gee whiz, I thought I knew you.
I was hoping someone would clip that.
Boxer stands up to play it again. Way to go, Boxer.
Nice. Thank you, Boxer.
What did Boxer clip?
You know, if
Jonas hates all children.
Oh,
someone ever decides to cancel me, they'll just have to look at all the Twitch clips and find all the terrible things I said.
well, Jonas, maybe you should stop saying terrible things.
No, that
Hey,
would
Boxer, you still got that one of me calling Zelda Link. I still wonder if that's still clipped somewhere. That's still hilarious they said that.
Well, to get the gamers on you.
Yeah,
Oh no, not the gamers.
the gamer
know.
cats. They're coming after me.
They're the worst.
you make it sound like they're just this one group. Oh, not the gamers. You know.
Now the
Kind of
most
are.
oppressed group in the world will be able to rise up and take control. Gamers!
You're not a real gamer. No. Okay.
You're not a real gamer. You can't even beat Ryu in Street Fighter. What kind of a person are you? What up? You
Sorry,
can't even
Chris.
do-
I only play mobile games.
You can't even do a wall jump in Super Metroid. What's wrong with you?
Excuse me.
Hey Chris.
Right
No
here.
okay cap. Oh.
I don't know why it's taking me so long to do this.
Edinburgh boy just misses the shot.
Gonna get that.
Oh, you think so, Jonas?
Yeah, that's right. Why is Twitch not updating? Jesus.
Why is Twitch not updating Jesus? I don't think they're in charge of that.
We come out with a version 2.3 of Jesus. We fixed the bleeding from the head bug. We
What was that game where you could fight as gods and one of them was Jesus?
You know, I could make a terrible joke
Might?
about respawning, but
Oh,
No,
my
not
God.
Smite. It wasn't.
Yeah.
No,
I remember
know-
a comic book that had like a totally ripped Jesus beating up the Greek gods. So.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember one where there was a manga where Jesus and Buddha were roommates.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody
That is
loves
amazing.
And his roommate was
It's called,
Buddha.
Saint Young Men. It's so good.
Oh, it is just fight of gods.
Yes, that's it. I was looking it up. I know what you were talking about. I saw somebody else streaming. Yeah. Fight of gods.
There we go, finally.
Hey, very good, very good.
Nice.
Yeah, Saint Young Men was the manga too, yeah, like you said.
Yeah.
Things are about to get a little more complicated in the next chamber. But don't lose hope. Think about this. As long as you don't see your own corpse lying in the future, it's
Jesus,
safe to assume
Buddha.
that you
Are
solved the chamber
are going
sometime
to
during the last...
we're going to college
Clicks in
here or something like
Discord.
that, I think it was.
Wow, Rage.
I love the ripped pieces of the crucifix still nailed in his hands. He's using his like brass knuckles.
What am I looking at, and will I forfeit my my entrance to heaven if I see it? Or what are y'all talking about, and will I forfeit my entrance to heaven if I see it?
You know,
No and yes.
Yeah, he's using the broken pieces of the cross like Tonfa to beat the shit out of Buddha.
You know,
Wow. Okay.
I used to know some super Christian furries, and I really want to show them this. I haven't heard from them in years, but I really wish I was still in touch with them, so I could be like, so
You monster.
I like how
How dare you?
Jesus kind of is like the base fighter too, because he's kind of designed like Ryu. He has an uppercut and a fireball.
Jesus has definitely been doing sit-ups. Okay. Is that Eve in the background? That is Eve.
I don't know, is she naked?
Skirt. Well, she's wearing like a grass skirt. Like
Oh yeah, that's his
interest
stage, the Garden
waning.
of Eden.
And there's the serpent, which is sort of like there's no it looks like there's no like width variation on it, so it's just like this like cylinder shape. That's funny. This is amazing.
Didn't you
also
know that
found
back in the day, serpents were cylinders? It's true.
Yeah.
I read it in the book of Smorman.
Oh right, this was the game that was blocked in Malaysia.
It's I can't imagine why.
Swear to God, it's not a toast stitch. I find it hilarious. Hey kids, guess what I got you for Christmas? What? Fight gods. On the Switch. With your Mario game.
I can't get it through there. But I can put the time portal in here.
The Rose of a Thousand Names asks, how does the green portals work? They allow you to travel between the present, which is the nice-looking thing, and the future. And the two worlds are basically attached right where you place the portal, and they're perfectly mirrored across that portal. Anything you do...
The unstated thing that, lore-wise in this so far, is that the future would be happening after GLaDOS went crazy, so...
Yeah.
See, I really just expected you to be like, the lore thing is that the future is happening after the present. I was ready for my mind to be blown.
Do we even know if this is before GLaDOS gets unstated? Like, maybe that's why she's not here? Surely Apertura did tests before they turned her on. Turning her on,
maybe you're.
Yeah, but
did.
even then, 20 years in the future, the present is at least the technology that we see in the 90s in Portal 2.
Listen, the present is just the past that hasn't made up its mind yet. Yeah, did you ever think about that? No, of course you didn't, because that's insane.
I haven't thought about it yet.
Oh, you will.
Everything
Okay,
requires, like, 2 things to activate it. But I need one portal in there to actually redirect the laser into here.
Mm-hmm.
But then I can only fire the laser at one thing. I need to get up there first, because I'm pretty sure that will give me the lens cube. In order to do that, I need to activate this and this. Okay, what if I...
Excuse me.
No, that's not working. I put glass here on purpose so that I can actually activate from this side. Then I can do that. And... oh, then time portal back in there. Okay.
How dare the devs think ahead?
Actually, they probably didn't. It was probably a QA thing. Like, hey, you forgot this really obvious stuff. Wait, no, actually, no. That would be for the real game. This is probably... probably just this one guy.
It does give me 2 lasers, but can't exactly redirect it anymore.
Here, I'll do the joke. J-Rick, how come your mom lets you have 2 lasers?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like that meme.
Yep.
Let me take those again.
I know I was complimenting the music in the earlier chapters. This music is gonna make me go insane.
It's going do 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 do.
There was this one game, Grumps, where they were doing like the toughest, most sadistic Mario Maker levels.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh god, I know the one you're thinking of.
there is one where it's literally nothing but spikes and P switches. You know?
You want to know what's funny about that level, other than
What?
everything?
What?
It was made by the creator of Doki Doki Literature Club.
That makes a terrible kind of sense. But yeah, like, you know, you basically had to sustain. You couldn't move forward without constantly triggering the P switches. So the music was just that.
I swear it needs it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And like, Danny was commenting that it was just driving him crazy. And then once he'd said it, I couldn't not notice it, and it started to drive me crazy. And then Aaron just flipped out, so that kind of made up for it.
Aaron did flip out on that one.
Yeah, he had like a massive histrionics fit at that level. It was
It was
awesome,
really funny.
beautiful, just everything you could ask for.
And more.
Yeah.
Still not the Sonic 06 rants.
I mean, Sonic 06.
Nothing
was
is ever gonna
pretty-
be the Sonic 06 rant.
Yeah.
That was 2 men who both laid their souls bare for everyone to see.
That was magical. That was a moment.
I do love when things end up being laid bare.
It's funny 'cause Stokes is thirsty.
Stoker. Stoker and the chat are always thirsty. We were playing DRG yesterday, and they were talking about how there's not safe for work art of the robot that follows you around.
Really? Okay.
Of course.
Chat, please.
You think people aren't thirsty for a good robot?
It's like a cube with crab legs.
I
not
failed to see your
about
point.
People
I
are
failed
not
to see
going to
your
give this
point.
up.
It's the internet.
And as I remind Wheeler, I'm not surprised.
I mean, I guess I'm not surprised, but I'm just like, why? I don't know, like, that kind of stuff, and then it's like, what's the airplanes?
Oh, the
Like
airplane.
airplane furries or airplane ponies. I'm just like, why? What?
Well,
why?
Miller,
What?
I guess you could say they're just plain crazy.
Well, wait. What's the? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Hang on a moment.
Like the people who have airplane OCs, like fighter jets.
Well, no, it's just like, it's like you take. Okay, so you know how to protogen is like, kind of like a circle, but you put some Apple II parts on it, right?
Okay, sure.
So imagine you take just like a normal wolf furry character, and then you give him airplane wings, and you put a propeller on his face, and you have like air ducts in his chest or something.
Wait, well, wait. Are they jets or are you talking like biplane or like prop planes?
Yes, they are a confusing conundrum of airplane pieces. They will have ramjets and propellers
God, I want to see
on
a
the same
fursuit.
character.
I really want to see a fursuit like that. Like it has to be like
Yeah.
actual
Oh,
airplane
Drakon says aeromorph. Yeah.
aeromorph. It's like Animorph.
No, from the future into the past. Okay.
I really want to see a fursuit like that where it's just like random actual airplane parts just like stuck onto it.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Ah, I see. The laser goes through the glass.
Nice.
But then I can't get through because I need to place this gate
Let me
in the
Google
future.
error more.
Also, why is it slightly misaligned? It's not hitting that one. Come on. Come on.
Wow, this is amazing.
Ow.
I'd seen a few instances of this, but I thought it was meant as a joke. This is amazing. Wow, these are weird. They look sort of like dolphins.
Yeah. Again, I don't know what the chat said something about sharks. Yeah, some Tesla says they look more like sharks. Whatever it is.
One of these folks came from like the Transformers fandom or something. Someone
I'm
was
surprised you didn't know about.
I'd seen characters like this before, but like I thought it was more of a joke thing, you know. Wow. Like I've seen ones that are more like cartoony and comical, and some of these are definitely
Okay, let me try this from the other way around.
I guess this isn't that far from like sentient mecha. Well, whatever.
Set it up in here.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive of Aramorphs with Miller and Jonas.
You know, have you ever heard of a Saturday morning cartoon show called Turbo Teen, Miller?
Nope. I know of JJ the Jet Plane. Those things are terrifying. They're nightmare fuel.
Nah, there was one called Turbo Teen, which was like, I vaguely remember it because it was like 82, and I was like a little kid. It was like Ruby Spears or something, and like this kid, forget how it happened. Like there's kind of weird like lab experiment gone wrong, or something, but like he turned into his car during certain temperature
what?
changes. He got like Brundle-flied with his car, and like except like he got teleported with his car, and then they became like one being. But like he turns into his car when like the temperature changes.
Can't see my face right now, but I am rubbing my eyebrows with such consternation.
Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture. Like I thought this was like, I barely remember this, and I thought it was bullshit. I thought I dreamed this up because but
It's insane. No. It sounds like the ramblings of a madman.
Here, hang on. Well, they would do anything to sell toys back then. Here, I found a picture. Hang on. Here you go, Miller. Like, just here. Hold on.
Okay, that's not what I thought.
Okay, wait. Let me.
I thought it was gonna be like Kit, or it's like a car that talks. I did not think there was a guy that was gonna be sticking out the front bumper of a car. That's even stupider.
It is. It was so. Just a second. I got it. Hold on. Let me find the anime.
Oh my god.
Yes, that is very stupid. I have seen it before.
Let me. Hold on. Let me find a GIF. It's amazing. This show. I don't even know. Like. Here.
Oh my god.
Here, hold on.
I was like, okay, like his soul is like in the car now, and it's like maybe he can like remove himself. It's just like no, he just like
it's like car lycanthropy,
like Arthropy, if you will.
I'm watching this. There's a freaking transformation sequence, and yep, there's definitely somebody who had weird feelings when they saw that as a child.
God, the 80s, man. The 80s.
Right there.
Like Arthropy. I need like car therapy after hearing that.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna chat.
God, that's terrifying. Yeah, it's like anamorphing into a car.
Okay, I need to
Jesus.
get. Nah, need to get the cube in the present now. I can't just.
Is that how the Cars in the Cars film come to be? No, the Cars in the Cars film are like the Wall-E universe just after the humans left.
You know, I've heard theories like that before. Like Cars is actually this post-apocalyptic nightmare where, like,
Yeah,
you know,
it
like
makes sense. Where it's like super intelligent AI have like taken over cars, and they don't really have anything to do with their lives, and so they just kind of like carry on Americana culture.
I just like, I really I wanted to see the pitch meeting for this concept. Maybe they'd seen Knight Rider and they're like, but wait a minute, how can we top this?
How do we do it with a teenage kid? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is not a question you ever need to be
Wow. That just went
No,
through my
but
brain.
executives
Thank
ask themselves that all the time.
you. Yeah, you're
We
probably
want to do
right.
this, but with teenagers, because teenagers spend money on garbage that we sell.
Yeah.
Well, teenagers' parents spend money on garbage because the teenagers won't shut up about it.
Teenagers want to be Cars, right? I mean, that's an aspiration.
I remember all those car magazines with the bikini models. I would look longingly and be like, oh, if only I could be a Mustang.
Is
Future. Let's see, is there any conductive surfaces among segments? Let's see. I don't think there were. I did not see any. Okay.
Sorry, I keep looking back over at this stupid fucking guy's torso sticking out the front bumper of a car and giggling to myself.
It was
It's so silly looking.
Nah, I have like weird as memories of this show. Like, there was one where like he got stuck halfway, and he was like, "I have to warn the president, but he can't see me like this." And he just like drags his car half across the White House lawn. It was so
Jesus.
weird. It was
Why
so weird.
was he in the president's inner circle? Like, I have
There
a
was
lot
some-
of questions.
I don't know if I've talked about it on this show before, but there was an episode of a Digimon show where it was one where they turned into the Digimon instead of like having them as companions.
Yes.
And there was one episode.
Four.
Sorry.
Season 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Solve that one.
Nice.
There was an episode where the guy like went back to the human
Well,
world and he
you
got
solved it.
stuck halfway in a
Congratulations.
transformation. And I don't know what it is with that particular creature he became, but I had nightmares about that thing for weeks.
Oh, he was stuck. Like when they did evolve, combined, whatever, they like jumped straight to champion level or whatever. And for whatever reason, when he went back in time, he was stuck as a rookie, which you never saw anywhere else. It wasn't explained.
Yeah. So I guess maybe I didn't understand that was supposed to be the rookie of
We
the
tried
same
many times to
line,
open a passage
and I
to
just
the
thought it
future,
was halfway
but
between
this connection,
human and his
exactly
normal.
years from
Digimon,
now,
and
is
I was
the
just like,
only
oh
one
God,
stable
it's
enough
horrifying.
to last longer than a few microseconds.
You know, they've done a bunch of Digimon animes that like brought back the originals, but like the kids were all grown up, and I haven't seen them, and I sort of want to because I watched the first series a little bit.
Yeah, because the second series like had the TK and Kyrie were a little
Yeah.
bit older, and
Yeah,
they
they had
had
the new
like a
kids.
new crew, but the old crew would come in every now and again.
I watched that one a little bit. It wasn't quite as it didn't quite feel as novel.
I liked it, but the thing thing about the second season, though, it was more like everybody getting grown up to get childhood crushes and all that kind of thing. It was more like high school thing going on with the second one.
Yeah.
But I didn't like that. But I mean, the first one was pretty much a staple, though, because of all the cool things that were going on, like with the, especially when Kyrie got involved. Wow.
And then the third season, I didn't really care for the third season. Everybody likes it because it had Renamon. But
I like the third season because it like the first season had a little bit of like dealing with the kids like I don't know, problems, emotional problems, like how like relationships and stuff work. And then the second season kind of skipped that, and then the third one went back to it again. Like one of the focal points was kind of not the main kid, but the other guy kid had kind of a Brock situation going on where it was like he was the older, responsible sibling taking care of the
faceplate
younger
is covered
sibling.
up by a bunch of
You mean
debris.
Rio?
There's no way I can move this.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What's it look like in the past?
In the present, everything's fine. It looks sort of like a YMCA pool room in here.
Kind of dead. Yeah.
So I need to...
I do like the little flying music.
There, I think. I think I just need to put the time gate there. Then I'll come back out. We'll fly up that way, but that's not going to help.
I need to find more horrible 80s. There is a Rubik's Cube series. Did you ever see that one, Miller?
Rubik's Cube series? No.
Yeah. Oh God! Hang on.
It's quite a sight to behold.
Yeah, he had like this little like gremlin-y face.
Think.
Like
the
imagine
last
a
one of those
Rubik's
kinds of things I saw before I sort of stopped watching cartoons like that. I think the last one I saw was Bakugan.
Cartoons like that. I like how you say that.
Look, card games, motorcycles, that kind of stuff, and
card games on motorcycles.
I like Digimon Season 5 because the main protagonist digivolved his partner by jumping 20 feet in the air and punching the enemy.
Oh, come on!
I thought you were gonna say punching him in the face.
Oh, that's how they became friends.
Oh, that's how Jonas and I became friends.
Yeah, I love anime where it's
like that.
yeah. I love anime where it's like I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Oh, we're buddies now because we've bonded with our fists or whatever.
I mean, that's word for word what they use.
Okay, actually, you're right. That sounds wrong. But no, like in Naruto, it was always like Naruto's like, I'm gonna teach you what friendship and teamwork is all about by beating you up.
really, I would have gone to Dragon Ball Z be the one because that's literally how that whole series goes. Like, he beats up Piccolo, so Piccolo becomes his friend. He beats up Vegeta, so Vegeta becomes his friend.
Well, Frieza doesn't become his friend.
No, Frieza gets a pizza delivered to him.
Cell doesn't become his friend.
Wait, no. Frieza does kind of become his friend all the way in Super.
Yes. It's actually pretty. It's actually pretty funny, and I love it.
Okay, so I haven't seen Super, so I don't know any of that lore.
I started watching a little of it, and I'm like, this is
A bit much.
Dragon Ball was its own particular type of stupid anime, and this became generic stupid anime.
Yeah, it became.
Is how I would describe that.
That's upsetting.
It's like it's still stupid anime, but it lost its special flavor of.
It lost the special stupid sauce. Now it's just regular stupid.
Toriyama has always been. Toriyama is really good at escalating a series. That's his special writing material right there. He knows what the audience wants. He escalates it, and that's how he gets your attention. Like we're just like the series starts out. You didn't know Goku was super strong, yeah, except for that he punched the car. But then you think, hey, everybody else can do it. No, just Goku. He's the only one who can do it. Krillin's gonna try to be just like Goku, but no, he can't be like Goku. And then he gets Tao Pai Pied, and he comes back stronger than ever. And then the what was at the time was like, you want to see the devil take on Goku? Nope, he'll kill the devil. and the devil's going to challenge him to a tour and try to beat him. Oh, now the devil's his friend. Oh, plot twist, Goku's in space.
They didn't line up the faith plates nice enough.
But you can see where I'm going with this. That was the charm, though. I think people, honestly, though, they love criticizing Dragon Ball, but when you look at it from history, you can see everybody just likes how the series had these really good plot twists, and they were real. And when action and plot twists combined, it's actually pretty fun. It's you get hooked to it. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why Cell was so popular back then. That was the most biggest plot twist in the series.
My brother, I probably mentioned this before. My brother went through a phase where he was basically tracing Toriyama pictures, and it really pissed me off because he would try and pass off as his own artwork, and just yes. This was like when I was I would have been about.
The second half of this testing course is located below you.
Actually, I see you. I know you can't. You're saying there, but yeah, people were grabbed onto those.
I have to take the stairs.
I was like 14 and he was 10, and when you're those ages, you really, there's a lot of like rivalry and insecurity happening. So like I was just obligated to be like, you didn't draw that. You're not that good, And I should have just been like, cool. That would have been the nice big brother thing. But no.
You're like, but no, I had to crush him.
But yeah, he would do that. And it was like a really obvious trace. And I think that might have turned me off on Dragon Ball a little bit, to be honest.
Well, you know what they say, Jonas.
What do they say?
They say, hooby flooby looby.
Exactly.
Do they now?
No, not really.
You might have noticed that something is not quite right here. Remember
can't
when
prove
we
they
told
don't.
you that the decay of the facility was completely intentional? Turns out, that was a lie. There is a bigger picture here. Your test might be the most important one ever conducted. For now, let's just try to get back on track and keep going.
There's a plot.
Yes.
How dare they?
The problem, I will say this though, to give Asher some credit. The problem with the Dragon Ball series, as soon as Goku arrives, there's really not much of a plot anymore because he's going to beat up the bad guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And Vegeta,
I wonder if
sadly,
the idea here is they know that things go to shit in 20 years, but they don't know why. And then it's just like, the moment you tell them, oh, it's because GLaDOS messed up everything, they're like, what? The thing that we just turned on 5 minutes ago?
See, they're gonna be all like, oh, well, all we need to do is give her these personality cores, and everything will be fine.
Yeah, nothing bad ever happened from doing that.
well, actually, I love Dragon Ball's story, honestly, growing up. I mean, it wasn't just the action. I liked the story, too. It's the same reason why I liked Chrono Trigger, because Chrono Trigger had, like, Lavos, and I'm saying he's, like, he's basically a time god in that series, and...
Okay, so I'm only allowed to place the time portal right there.
But like you say, though, Lavos was like the Chrono Trigger version, like the Goku version of a villain, and it gets pretty much Toriyama's, like I said, writing style was basically he has to keep moving the plot going by putting in some really good twists and making sure that the people that don't break the story, like Goku and Lavos, don't come in and just destroy everything because they're the focus of the stories. And even though after the Cell series was over, and with Gohan, unfortunately for Gohan, who I was also really liking after the Cell series was over, really liking him, they decided, now we gotta bring Goku back. I don't think it was Toriyama's decision on that at that point. That one's always buggy. But yeah, Gohan just became a slacker.
A slacker. I like the way you put that.
Yeah. And everybody back then was like, after Cell Saga, it was like, holy shit, Gohan's amazing. And why do we even watch Goku anymore?
This may be one of the nerdier conversations that's happened on this.
I don't know what you're
And that's
about.
saying something.
I try really hard not to be nerdy because I get crazy nerd.
These stairs collapsed.
Also, part of my problem when I'm being nerdy, I'm basically being nerdy because I got wrapped into the moment back then.
Oh, flyer nerd flag. I don't think anyone's gonna mind.
I will.
That was a voice.
It was a voice.
Zug,
I'm
zug.
glad you noticed.
Zug zug.
Zug, zug.
I don't remember what my favorite fight was, but it was definitely something with Cell. What was it? My favorite fight in the Dragon was. I would say it's pretty close. Funny enough, it was Piccolo versus 18.
18 was one of the androids, right?
Yeah, actually, it was 17 or 18.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, 17. Yeah, Piccolo versus 17. Because you're like, oh, Piccolo's gonna win this one. I'm like, what? No. But Cell was creepy back then. That was that was awesome.
Was Sullivan not creepy?
He was no, he was creepy.
Can you imagine if Cell just like settled down like Vegeta and ended up with like a mustache and
I would have questions if that happened.
What if that was just a thing in the later series? Like every enemy eventually just becomes like Goku's neighbor with a mustache, and they're all just like weirdly.
They
domestic.
always have a mustache, always,
All of them.
whether it
They all
makes sense or not.
They all have like the same mustache.
Another
They
thing
all have the same mustache, and they all have the same bad boy shirt.
on a funny note, looking back on the series, another thing I realized that Toriyama likes to do is that he's either going to have to do 3 ways to end a fight. It's either with karate, with a sword, or with tech. It's always going to be one of those 3 things. And it was very funny when Trunks killed Frieza back then, because I was like, wait a minute, there's going to be anime swords in this now? Trunks is a swordsman? And I was like, oh, that was actually another thing that was pretty awesome back then too, was Trunks. Yeah, I've never heard a lot of people going crazy for Trunks back then. Wow. And to this day, people still say, like, he is like he's Toriyama's fanfic. Come on, guys. That's really what he is. He's just basically Goku with a sword. But then we find he's Vegeta's son, and we're like, oh, so he's Vegeta with a sword. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Toriyama just likes to draw things that he feels is awesome.
Oh, that's
And,
what he does.
more power to him.
I was gonna say.
Don't say.
I think that's. I mean, if you're on if you're writing a series that has to keep on up in the scales, yes, don't stop. That's what I think Toriyama was thinking back then, and that's a fun way to write. I think. Even I think about doing that every day. I say, how am I going to make this story better? Okay, and I'm like, okay, plot twist. Let's see. Hey, there's a new villain involved.
I used to joke to people like if someone told me they had writer's block, I just said, well, just have like a horde of rampaging barbarians attack the car. That was just like my go-to for anything, I mean, it livens things up, right?
I like to think that if Toriyama ever gets a writer's block, either new character, but they die shortly afterwards, or create some like Cell.
New character,
got somebody's powers somehow.
New character, but they die instantly. Go, wait! You know, they just don't even get a chance.
Okay, so somehow I need to be in the future in order to be flung from here over to there with the cube in my hand. I can go up here.
From a writer's perspective, Toriyama's a hard pantser. Yes, I agree with that.
You say he's a hard pantser?
Basically, he writes it to see if his pants 24/7.
Oh, okay. I was like, does he pants people?
Yeah. He just wants to draw cool scenes, but he has to keep the plot entertaining, and that's how he does it.
Okay, I can't do this with the cube though. Let me just take the cube up here.
There was a rumor at one point that he was trying. Yeah, the rumor come out. Does Akira is Toriyama? But there was a rumor years ago that he was legit trying to get Dragon Ball canceled by trying to push the limits as far as he could in terms of absurdity and escalation. Like he wanted to see how far he could go before people would stop reading it, and it just never happened.
But but on the other hand, if you read his other manga, he's always been a comedian.
Yeah, so that's why I say specifically that it's a rumor. I don't know that I necessarily believe it. It's an amusing idea to me.
When I first started learning about Toriyama's art style, I didn't realize back then he was writing gag comics. I was really surprised to find that out. I even found out his Superman XP, which was even funnier. Basically, he would just write a whole bunch of jokes about how boring Superman is. But it wasn't him like making fun of him. He was just making jabs at, oh no, Superman, you're becoming boring. What will we ever do? Oh, make you a bad guy. That'll keep things interesting.
I have never read any of Toriyama's other comics. I know they're probably.
Sorry. Go ahead.
They're probably online, so maybe I'll just check them out. Anyway, go on, GCM.
I didn't realize also when I was reading about his history of his gag comics how much Japan loved poop jokes. What is it with Japan poop jokes?
Well, you can't spell Japan without one of the letters that's in poop.
I mean, they do poop there, you know.
They
Apparently,
hang on. Jonas is just
poop.
Jonas has just dropped some new information in here.
Yeah, that's right.
Apparently, there was apparently when they were thinking of gag comics back.
Okay, what if I? Yeah,
I think they got this.
Okay.
I think they got this idea that, well, of course, that kids just love poop jokes. That was how it was back then when they were writing gag comics, and apparently it was a somewhat success back over there, and probably the same reason why they did it with Digimon too. So, because kids love seeing butt jokes, and there was even butt jokes in those too. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh my god.
There were butt jokes in Digimon? I mean, I don't doubt you, but I don't remember it.
You won't see them in the anime, but I found the manga. Yes, they got butt jokes and poop jokes. Like almost every chapter.
I am shocked.
Yeah.
That'll be a
And
law.
appalled.
Yeah. But only the manga.
And now you understand why Emoji has a poop character in it.
Yeah. A smiling poop.
Let me see.
Smiling poop friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Stoker or Jonas, did either of you see Smiling Friends?
I haven't watched it yet.
You're the second person to mention it to me. Maybe I should go check it out.
How How could I get velocity in the future?
Well, just for a second, I'm probably exaggerating when I say about the poop jokes in the manga, but I definitely know when I was reading some of them that
No,
yes, there was quite a bit in there. That's all I can say about
nothing. Nothing. Sorry, I just had a little bit of a moment.
that. You don't believe my Canadian text? Okay.
I just drag against the ground on that if I do that. But that's not giving me enough momentum there.
I often have to wonder though, how did Toriyama get so good at drawing machines? He doesn't seem like the kind of person that draws robots, but apparently he always has like that, like a Bulma kind of character that basically he says, okay, get this girl to build everything that's technical in my brain, and that's basically how it works in the series.
He is a machine.
Most Japanese artists are.
Yeah.
How do they do it? No one knows.
Manga artists are like on another level. I can't even.
Yeah, they're on like level 12.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty much a stereotype with Japanese manga writers. That everybody knows how to draw robots, but then you look at like sports manga, and
I know that sometimes they use they'll actually make little armatures. I don't know if they still do this. Maybe they just use CG now, but I remember back in the day seeing interviews with manga artists who they have little functional armatures of mecha that they just made out of clay and stuff, and that they just use that as posing models for when they need to draw them. Nowadays they probably just use something similar to Clip Studio Paint or just Clip Studio Paint.
Put these up.
Apparently you can actually rig objects and then import them into CSP and have them still be functional.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. And that's on my way off in the future list. But yeah, I really like that idea.
I think Fury. I think a lot of kids backwards because I assume a lot of parents resort to raspberries when they're containing babies when they're growing up. Probably. You'll burp the belly.
Okay, this doesn't seem to be working. What else can I do? I need to preserve some kind of momentum into the future. But I can't use a time portal outside of this little room right here.
That nobody talks about.
Can I shoot through? Can I shoot a time portal through here?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
However, I noticed there's a wall back. Oh, actually, I was going to say you can put the red portal there, but no, I realized that's not going to work. No, one thing though, if
I can clean this off.
Toriyama's already working on what do they call them in Japan when the author needs somebody else to take over his work? I'm trying to remember to call that.
What a protege?
Yeah. He's doing Super now. In a place of Toriyama, he's practicing him on doing that. But then I'm thinking, one of the things I noticed with the huge popularity of Final Fantasy XIV, no doubt Square Enix has the rights to Dragon Quest, which has also got all Toriyama's artwork in it too. I said, I wonder if they're going to get him involved with Dragon Quest in the online in the future.
That's the thing I need to do, but in the future.
Could be.
But I doubt he's going to be.
I'll conduct stuff down here.
drawing for Dragon Quest
That
after
doesn't
Dragon
throw me
Quest
anywhere
11.
useful.
Yeah, and I also read that voice actors do the same thing too. Actually,
What? Train replacements?
they got like proteges that have to practice their acting in case anything happens to them.
Oh, like understudies? Yeah, probably.
I didn't know it happened with Chris Ayers when he was voicing Frieza in Dragon Ball FighterZ when he had his lung problem. But yeah, like they have stuff like that for Funimation, stuff like that too, which makes sense because Frieza is so popular.
Nothing down there.
Or
I
the
can use.
suspicious thunking noises in there. Is that my cat getting into the cabinet again?
See, there's
Every now and then she just enjoys doing that for the heck of it.
Well, she's a cat.
there's conductive walls way up there, but they don't lead to anywhere useful. Yes, Kit, I can bring the cube back in time. I'm not sure how useful that would be, since it needs to be here for me to carry it across. Frederick's still stuck in chamber 18, even though I'm on chamber 17. Just brag about it, why don't you?
Foreboding. He said he went and played it like earlier today, so I think the fact that he's been stuck at 18 for the last hour says either something about it being very foreboding about the difficulty, or you might be just outpacing him.
I usually don't.
Boingy.
Question is like, who's been playing it more, Rick or Frederick? And I'm sure Frederick has.
Frederick's been spending more time on it, but
Oh, why didn't that change the future cube? Come on. Erase the future cube. There you go. Boing. Boing. There is... Wait. Why do I have time portals here now? Now I don't. What'd I do?
Wait, what?
What did I do?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, other than passing through the field.
Yeah, but I was passing through the field, and one time it just let me do time portals again.
That's weird.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah, Rick. Jeez. I thought of that like right away. I just wanted to see if you would too. And you passed the test.
Yeah.
The Phantom Cube looks like one of those neon signs where they're like it's supposed to look like stuff's moving like a bowling pin. Man, I really miss bowling. Any of you guys big on bowling?
I used to bowl a lot.
I always wanted to bowl more. I've only done it like once.
I had a couple birthday parties at bowling alleys, and I'm not good at it, not even like remotely. Like, you know, if I actually get a strike, it's just total chance. Nice.
Well
Go,
done.
like, grandfather
Since the
died.
catwalk to the next chamber appears to be non-existent, you can rely on the power of aerial faith plates to get you there.
That doesn't look deadly. Like I was never good at it, but like it's fun to just hang out there, you know, and eat wings and just kind of bullshit. You know, if you let go of the need to win.
This next chamber should really
See-
test your observation skills.
I always
Take a
thought
good
bowling
look
was
around
about.
first, and then decide what to do and in which order.
I always thought bowling was about letting go of the ball myself.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Don't drop the ball.
Sucks
On
because
your
like
toes.
apparently there was one like within walking distance of where I live. It closed down like just before I moved here, which sucks.
That does suck. Destroy them.
I would have loved to have a little local alley to just hang out. I don't know who I'd take to it, but I mean, maybe I just hang
Saying
out.
that. Are you saying that this would have been up your alley?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, if anyone ever visited me, I'd probably just drag her to the bowling alley whether they wanted to or not.
Excuse me. There was a shirt I saw years ago that was like, I hate bowling, but I love sharing shoes with strangers.
Nice.
Okay.
You know how it goes with those witty shirts.
That's cute.
Yeah, the last time I went bowling was... God, was it? Oh man, it's been years because I mean it was in LA and that was 2014. Too long.
Come on.
Maybe I'll find some VR bowling game.
There we go. Stop slamming me.
No. No. Slam. Slam.
Come on
Welcome
and
to the
slam.
jam.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so no matter where you stand up there, it's gonna bounce you into the ceiling right there. So you can't just stand up there and. I mean, I guess I could. I still don't know where I'm going. There is a laser up there in the present. And up there, we have two lasers.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Okay, but since we need to actually change portals doing that, we can't actually take a laser cube, the lens cube up here.
Right.
We need to probably do some time bullshit.
I love time
I love
bullshit.
time.
It's my
I was
favorite.
literally just about to say that.
I can make a portal right here on the floor. Wait, where'd the cube go? It should have appeared over there. Oh, it flew up over there. Okay. I thought I was gonna have to do some like juggling bullshit. Okay, it's different. Currently, I still don't know what my goal even is. Let me just put this cube right down.
Foxer says, you know, it would be an interesting game for you guys to try out golf with your friends. I've never heard of that.
Oh, Golf with Your Friends is a fun game. It's like, so it's like mini golf online, but the courses in it are kind of insane, a little silly, because of course they don't need to have any like real physics to them. But yeah,
Did the Grumps do this one?
maybe.
Well, I think I saw that. But yeah, this looks like fun. This looks like fun. This could be good if like we all wanted, like if we did like a multi-stream, like you, me, GC, Rick. I mean, well,
Yeah.
potentially all of us. I mean, we all have Twitch channels.
It's true.
Ooh.
Is it on? Let's see if it's on Steam.
Can't jump all the way over there. Okay,
I'm good at mini.
so- See, okay, the laser receivers are up there. I still haven't been able to get up there myself.
Nice. Excuse me. I'm good at mini golf when it's like when there are like angles to calculate. When it's like, ooh, the windmill's turning and the boat's sailing and all this other bullshit's happening, then it's like, okay, no.
Yeah, but what if it was all of those at once?
Well, yeah.
Okay, that gets the cube up there. does let me try again on the... Yeah. This isn't even the correct angle. Oh, you need to, like, get it right there. Then you have a portal up there. Or you have it go through time. One of those.
Goes through space, goes through time. I don't know, goes somewhere.
Ghost in the Shell.
This is literally the only correct. This is literally the only thing that it can reach, so it has something to do with that panel.
Alright.
You know, I can't get to that white wall.
Right.
I can use that white wall to get off of here.
Right.
Can't get off of here from there. Yeah. But I could use that wall up there to go through time. Is there anything different time-wise up here? There are no lasers in the future.
Well, if there are no lasers in the future, then my interest in the future is waning.
Let's see, the other...
Wow. This golf game has explosions.
The other panel is angled up. I cannot use a faith plate here, so I need to go back here. Future cube. Go up there. Future cube is up there. Then
You just heard my brother play this game. That's pretty cool.
something I have not been clear on: is there double? Can you multiply your cubes by continually bringing them from the future into the past?
I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna guess if it's only once, because I could see that mechanic being easily abused. But I mean, worth a try.
Okay, so in order to get some momentum, I would need to... I can't put the time portal up there. Okay, so I need to...
I'll read cough caps.
Okay.
You know my favorite part of this music?
What?
The part where it goes da-da-da, da-da-da.
I have it kind of turned down because it would probably drive me insane.
Da-da-da. Da-da-da.
It's like when somebody's learning to play keyboard and they've got like a shitty Casio and they're just like doing this.
There is no cube up here. The cube isn't. What was I even doing? So So why do the faith plates throw the cube up there on the ledge, but not me? Oh yeah, I needed to use the time portal while I was in the past. That's what I was doing. Completely forgot. Time portal. Okay, now I'm up here.
That wasn't like a conspicuous throat clearing. I was actually just clearing my throat. Hold on, I need a lozenge.
I'm funning you.
Oh, you kidder.
Oh, that Miller's such a kidder.
Yeah, oh, don't
Don't
you
you
know?
know?
Ugh.
I should just do it from this side. Then I get 2 laser beams. I don't think I can do anything with them right there.
Yeah, the music is really kind of. It does kind of get to you, doesn't it?
That just points those lasers to the ceiling. Ah, look, there's a white panel right behind here.
Nice.
And you can reach the panel right here.
Outstanding. You are the first test subject to ever make it to this point. In fact, you are the first test subject to ever survive a trip to the future. At all.
I mean, so far as you know, thus far.
Oh, joy. We survived a trip to the future. Who doesn't do that these days?
These light bridges are great for traversing over deadly ground. As with the lasers, you will often only have one of these at your disposal, so use them wisely.
Light bridge, light bridge. We're going into the future. I don't see anything different. Okay.
Bad news, the future's the same.
God dang it.
I love the light bridge mechanic. It's one of my favorite things from Portal 2. I figured out some weird ass like hacks you could do by like jumping and then slightly changing the portal location so the light bridge forms before you drop, and then you like if you can find like a series of light panels, you can kind of like force your way up the wall. I thought that was really clever. It's probably not. Probably like everyone's figured that one out.
Okay, what am I even doing here?
What are you doing here?
I see button up there. Button up there. Need to go back there and grab Q. Okay.
Future's exactly the same as the past, but everyone has bigger hair for some reason.
I'm not even walking through that. Okay, we have a cube now. I guess I will go there. Over here to this button. And I need that button. I don't know what these buttons do other than, I guess they... That's the ending right there. How do you get through that? I haven't seen like a faith plate that like throws you there. There isn't a way to get a light bridge across. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what's different in the future.
Yeah, I was gonna say there might be like, yeah.
I don't see any magically appearing faith plates in the future.
Is it well, I was gonna say maybe there was some angle you can't see, but I don't know where that would be. Now that I look at it,
Maybe like up in that thing. I don't know.
could be.
Light bridge continues across time. Come on. Yep, there is something there. There are portal spots for portals. threw myself into the water with that.
Nice.
Don't do that.
Probably shouldn't. Doesn't look healthy. So Frederick says that the reviews for Portal Stories Mel says people seem basically be saying this is almost Portal 3, which is encouraging. But what kind of people are saying that thing?
Terrible people.
I mean,
The
probably the
worst.
people on the Steam reviews. So
Yes, but are they interested in the story or more puzzles?
I
Although, if it was more puzzles, people have all the puzzles that they need in the mod scene, so...
let us see.
Portal Stories. Mel is huge and challenging and free.
Emancipation grid is the same in both the past and the future.
They say the story is good. There's a new companion named Virgil, who people are giving compliments to their voice acting.
Many of the puzzles in Mel are of the more fatal type to be approached carefully and methodically. Gels, cubes, lasers, switches, turrets, and force fields are the main tools and obstacles you'll face in the sprawling and complex levels. That sounds pretty challenging.
I think, yeah, but the people who are saying this is like a Portal 3, well, not the one we're playing, but Portal Stories Mel, they are saying it in both. There are more puzzles that are interesting, and it has a good story.
So it's about 6 to 10 hours of gameplay.
I can only shoot from this side. That just means I can't get up there.
Apparently, it's set in Aperture Science's
If
goal.
I tried to walk across the light bridge all the way, then the moment I pass the Emancipation Field, the portal's closed, so I can't do that.
Alright.
Unless that's what the button does. If I press the button, it closes the Emancipation Field.
What does this button do?
So I'm going to need to do some more complex tricks by going through time. Going through time. Then I can get up there.
Going through space.
Yeah, that closes this Emancipation Field. See it. There's another button over there. Some kind. Okay, I need to bring the future cube over here. I think I can get down from here. Oh, I mean to. I'll probably just walk backwards. But anyway. There. Portal here. One of these is active. I need to get the future cube up here now. places future. Time code there. Put the blue one back here.
Good thinking.
There we go.
With all this talk
Nice.
about time travel, do you ever question the meaning of it all? Do your actions have any consequences? Or are we all just following the deterministic path of the universe? Here's a fun experiment. Listen carefully. The next thing you will do is jump in 3,
No, it
2,
isn't.
1. Here's a fun experiment. Listen carefully. The next thing you will do is jump in 3, 2, 1. It appears that nothing is predetermined or in any way predictable.
Well, why'd you think that I was gonna jump?
Also, you jumped right before he even said free, so you didn't predict anything, robot.
You baked those cookies, which means you left the plate there deliberately, purposefully.
Rude.
Oh, I saw the new Matrix movie. I won't give anything away, but it
You
was
saw the
it
what
was
now?
the new Matrix movie.
Oh, I see.
It was amusing, which isn't something you usually say about Matrix movies.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, for what I've seen of it, isn't like 15% of the new movie them literally just watching the old movie?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean,
A
I
little
can't
bit
spoil
entirely.
it. Yeah, I mean, it's very self-aware.
It's a meta commentary.
It really is.
I
Like,
never met a commentary I didn't like.
It really is like they're like, okay, we're gonna do this, but we're also gonna make fun of the fact that we have to do this.
Oh, I just realized they have a Moonlight trailer out just 2 hours ago.
Moonlight.
Cool. Moonlight, yeah.
Oh, Moon Knight.
Oh, Moon Knight. Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to watch that.
Yeah,
I'm actually
wouldn't-
interested in Moon Knight.
I wouldn't be all that pumped, but Oscar Isaac's cool.
I don't know much about Moonlight.
Sorry, what
Other
is
than
this?
Moon
Moonlight.
Knight.
Okay.
Marvel's Moon Knight.
So Moon
Yeah.
Knight
Oh,
is
already checked out.
okay.
Basically, Marvel's Batman. So they
Go
released
ahead,
it.
Jonas, explain it, but I'm not a Marvel. I'm not
it's-
interested in Marvel stuff.
It's one of their lesser-known properties. In fact, I'm barely in the loop myself. Apparently, Moon Knight. It's like he's a typical superhero, but like apparently he becomes the superhero at night, and like he doesn't know that he's the superhero or something like that. Like he's got like dissociative identity. I mean, don't quote me on any of this because I was never a big Moon Knight fan, so I'm not sure I'm getting it right. But apparently, it's just kind of like it's Oscar Isaac and he's kicking ass. And
He's got cute at the start of the trailer.
let me actually look at the Wikipedia so I can. Okay, so he's a former Marine and CIA op, like a merc who blah 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 blah. Tragic backstory. Magic, Egyptian gods. Man.
You know, bog standard stuff.
Well. Yeah. So he has alternate personalities apparently.
You know the meme that has been posted all over the internet with the guy in the white hood going down the stairs going, "Dracula, you fucking nerd, where's my goddamn money?"
I am sorry, what?
You don't know this meme.
No, I've never heard of this. Stoker, you are in some interesting circles.
the place. I could find this meme under a bus seat. Seriously, Google it. It's everywhere.
Could you just like sum it up?
I just did.
All right. Okay. Okay.
What do you mean, sum it up? It's one image with text on it. If I summed it up anymore.
All right. I mean, I was waiting for you to like explain like the backstory.
I'm trying to explain because if you've seen that meme, you've seen Moon Knight because that's who it is in the meme.
Oh, nice. Oh, I remember that. God. Well.
Anyway, yeah, Moon Knight is like Batman, but with mental health. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. Moon Knight is like Batman with some slightly different issues and Egyptian gods, and
yeah,
I don't know. He's a weird character, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it looks. I don't know. I mean, it could be interesting. I have not been super pumped about some of the, like. I like. Marvel movies are kind of hit or miss for me. Like I've loved some of them. Guardians was a lot of fun, but like Eternals, I feel zero interest in seeing that.
Apparently, not a lot of people ended up being super into Eternals. So.
Yeah, and like Moon Knight, meh.
Yeah, I feel like Disney seems to sort of take the hint and realize it's better to let something die, but people can still look back on it happily instead of dragging it out until the bitter end, and just be like, you know what? People are down with superheroes and Marvel stuff. We're gonna chill.
That was the wrong one.
We're gonna what?
We're gonna chill.
Well.
We're gonna pull back on Marvel stuff. We're gonna keep it to like kids' cartoons and toys, and we're gonna stop doing with the AAA blockbusters.
I don't think they have done that yet.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure what you mean there.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen the
Well, he
lineup?
can do whatever a spider can.
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man Spider-Verse is so spider-perfect now. There's like a movie Spider-Verse now.
I loved Into the Spider-Verse. I loved it. Haters.
Yeah, well, haters don't count because they hate.
I dare
Either
say,
haters or hater Peters.
yeah, I dare say I loved Into the Spider-Verse more than the live-action Spider-Man films, and I did like the live-action Spider-Man films, but Into the Spider-Verse was so like. There's a YouTube breakdown of all the stuff they cram into it, and all the neat little tricks they use to animate it, and they really just went above and beyond on it, you know. And I really appreciate that level of craft. Like
It's very
they did it.
beautiful. I'm happy. It's weird because it's just like I'm happy they're doing a sequel, and I'm happy the people who worked on that are have the chance to sort of keep working on something they like. But at the same time, it's just like that was very much like lightning in a bottle. I bet.
Yeah, probably.
How could it ever live up?
Well, Lord and Miller are they're very good writers, but yeah. That said, yes, it is possible the next one might be a big brick. Oh, nice catch. And if it is, then fine, whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna probably still go see it anyway. But no, I honestly, I kind of like Miles Morales as Spider-Man more than Peter Parker. I mean, I don't mind Peter Parker, but Miles is more interesting to me. So, you know, that's just my.
Is it more interesting by miles and miles?
Okay, you know, your face. But yeah, you know, I like superhero movies where they don't like they do something different with it. You know, because there is a formula. You know, I mean, there was
very
even
much a formula.
Before Marvel, before the MCU, there was a formula. You know, and I like it a lot better when they subvert that. So. And I definitely feel like they did that with, you know, Into the Spider-Verse, because one of the messages was anyone can wear the mask, you know? I could go on about this. We can talk about something else if you guys want.
Anyone can
I
be
liked
chef.
Peter Porker. I liked Peter Porker, let the record show.
That was, what was it? It was like John Mulaney, right?
Yeah, it was John Mulaney. John Mulaney was Peter Porker.
Good times. Like, I watched that, and then years later I heard the Delta Airlines rant, and I didn't even make the connection.
Welcome to Delta Airlines, 'cause life is a fucking nightmare.
That was great.
I just wanted me to do.
I'm gonna record I'm gonna pull the MP3 of this and just like play it out to you in the middle of the night. Like I'll just send you a text message with just this.
You know, the thing is, Jonas, you would.
I would. Of course, you're the guy who stood outside my door leering that one time.
Just one little death stare, and you never let it go.
No, you're supposed to be like, that's the time you know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if Marvel comes out with new stuff and it is good, then great, right? I've seen people be very excited about the What If stuff. I watched a little bit of it, and I was just like, it's pretty cool.
It's kind of, I mean, okay. The thing about What If is the animation's kind of weirdly limited sometimes. You know, like it seems sort of stiff, and you know, actually, it seems a little stiff, and like the plot seems really rushed. Like it really should be like an hour-long show. But I mean, I'm not gonna like if you know. I'm not gonna hate on it. You know, these are just like nitpicks, and I will do that. I'm that fan. You know.
Okay, so how do I get rid of the cube?
You need to move the present cube in order to reset the future
There is
cube.
no present cube. I'm not sure how that worked. I had to summon it from the future is the thing. Because
Well, because you set up the like.
Yeah, because of the way the time gate works, I only have like 2 portals otherwise, and I can't grab the present cube. I could also destroy it by somehow pressing that button from up here. That's not going to happen.
No, because then otherwise, why would you even have the first platform? Because then you would just get up here anyway. No, I think you need to catch the present cube, and then when you catch it,
Figure out
of course,
some
the
way to
future
catch it
cube will
better.
also float.
Go back to the future. Let's see. Oh,
Through the future.
Not distant future, the year 2000.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was like, the distant future of 1997.
In the year 2000.
to do that, I need to set the present portals.
Miller, have you heard The Humans Are Dead by Flight of the Conchords?
I'm not. At least I don't know off the top of my head.
Future. That photo right there. That should give me the present cube. Try that again.
Should.
And that should give me the present cube. There we go.
All right.
The present cube.
So now I need to put the present cube somewhere that I can destroy it easily.
The
But
present cube
that
is
will
a
have
gift.
to wait until I rearrange this correctly.
The present cube is a gift. That's why they call it the present cube.
Fortunately, no matter where I put it, I can always easily access the future cube. So, let's see. That was. I need to walk across here. Okay, there we go. Where will I go? I'll just take both of them. I can't take both of them. Can I take both of them? I don't think I can.
That's my Jonason's. Yeah, Jonason's. Yeah.
Get up here. No, not the time portal. Or maybe I can use the time portal. Use the time portal to get an extra bridge somewhere. Well, why don't I do that? I mean, I can. Okay. Back to the future.
Credits.
Ba, ba, da, ba, ba.
Rick posted the meme, I see.
Mhm.
That probably happened like an hour ago, and I'm just now noticing.
Alright, there.
I want to see if they'll work it into the movie somehow.
I mean, maybe they will.
I mean, you just have him get like knocked out or something, or like acting a bit silly. He's just like, "God damn, took my money. Where's my money? Oh, I'm alive. Okay, back to the fight."
The weirdest thing about this particular meme is I have never been able to track down the source. Like, I know that the source is this is a Marvel comic panel, but what I mean is I can't figure out where this version of the panel, this particular edit, was first posted, and I hear you cackling, Jonas. I know you're thinking something ridiculous like, maybe this is the real comic, or maybe it just came out of the ether. Ooh.
Wouldn't that be great if that was the real comic somehow?
Yes, I would love it if that were the real comic.
It's like a Deadpool moment.
Yeah, skull poople.
It's called.
Uh, I do something incorrectly there. I did something incorrectly. I'm not thinking.
Oh my god.
What?
Eventually, the music just cuts out because you're mocking it too much and it's upset.
Oh, I need to remember that. Moving the portal. In the present changes it in the future. Yeah, that was the problem. Well, I can try one more time if I can remember the setup to do this. Too complex, it immediately fades from my mind the moment I'm not doing it anymore.
That happens to me with what was it again? Something.
Oh yeah, that.
You know, that one
Yeah,
thing.
the thing with the stuff and the other stuff. Yeah, love that.
Thing with the things and
You
the
need to set it up in the present first.
It's like RAM, but for your brain.
Human mind is only capable of holding 7 things at once in its sort of instantaneous recollection.
8675309. There's my 7 things.
Wow, that was incredible, Jonas.
Janet, don't change your number. See, I can't sing.
Jonas,
So when are you going to write the penny version of that?
Oh God. Penny, don't change your number.
That's really tempting. That should be like a filk or something.
You're a filk.
Rude.
A fennec filk. A fenilk. I don't like the word fenilk. Let's pretend I didn't say
Why
that.
did you?
Oof. Oofa doofa.
Doopity doo.
It's gonna haunt your dreams.
Is Stoker still doing it? I can't tell. I put my headphones down on the table.
I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about?
Okay. I may not actually be able to have a complex interlinking time portal system here.
I applaud the attempt.
I attempt the applaud.
Watch, it's gonna be something like absurdly simple. Like, oh, you didn't flip the doodly doo.
I do forget
Of
to flip
course,
the
the doodly doo.
never could
Boxer,
have
please clip
imagined
that.
that we would get down to the doodly doo.
Tie clip Finlick.
Nice. Hey, Stoker.
Yes.
No, no, no.
I'm going to actually eat my whole ass if we keep doing this.
Your ass, huh?
Yeah, I could do without it. And there's a lot there.
Well,
Well, that was some information. That's a read.
Today we learned that Miller is thick AF.
Miller's species is in fact Badonka bird.
I wish. No, it's more like a cutting board back there. I'm 5'9", 200 pounds, and all of it is in my barrel chest.
Nice. I am larger than you. Larger and shorter.
I'm sure give me another 15 years or so, and I'll get there.
Yeah. Gravity is a bitch.
Yeah, it's just the more time you spend on Earth, the more it likes you, and so it pulls on you harder. That's how that works, right?
I must love me.
Yeah, we'll just.
That's why it's best.
Interrupted.
That's why it's best to be something like a bat, then you can escape the pull of gravity.
Try.
Flip the surly bonds of Earth.
you
Fly
don't
straight
really
into space like Space Bat. Sorry, what, Jonas?
You don't really see a lot of
can just
fat
put the
bat characters.
Present cube right there. What am I thinking? That's
Well, you
simple.
don't, because bats have to be pretty light to fly, but...
Well,
I mean, I have seen a few fat bat characters.
most of the bat characters seen are either buff or like super skinny. Like
yeah,
bony.
that does seem to be how it usually works, doesn't it? It's because so many bats are goth AF.
Good times.
I'm spending like 20 minutes wondering how to do like one of the simplest things in the game.
Like I told you, you have to flip the doodly too.
Okay,
The
drop
simplest
it.
thing in the game is simply surviving the game's soundtrack.
And then I can just portal it.
Oh,
You are a very smart test subject. If the universe really was deterministic, we would have already known the outcome of this test, which might make this compliment seem unnecessary. If you feel
are
that
a
you have
very
been
smart
receiving
test
too many
subject.
compliments, feel free to ignore the previous statements.
Subject name here.
It is now 12:03.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one in the
let this
place except
finish
you and
loading.
me.
So
We're getting too many compliments today. We better stop here.
We can't stop here. This is bad country.
back up to next.
Good news. We found a way to make
Oh
these
boy,
turrets
turrets.
more durable.
Oh boy.
They should now also work in the future. Most of them, anyway. Should you find a defective turret in the future, feel free to mark this as a flaw in your test report.
Okay.
When you're dead. Jeez, I'm trying to remember what.
So
what
I will actually fly to Louisiana and drive a wooden stake through your heart.
Oh man,
Miller, that's illegal in this state.
I have to remind everybody. Hillary gets pretty bloodthirsty. Maybe even more bloodthirsty than Stoker sometimes.
More blood. Oh my god.
Listen.
Look, I'm bloodthirsty in a metaphorical sense. Stoker's bloodthirsty in a literal sense.
Listen. All I'm trying to say, at the end of the day, all I'm saying is there.
All right, buy the plane tickets, whittling the steak.
I'll get your ring ready. I'll get the ring ready. Well, it'll be on pay-per-view.
Okay. Anyway, good night, everybody. See you later.
Good night,
Next time,
everyone.
everybody. Good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.